Survival stories have always fascinated us. They show us how far a human being can go when everything familiar is taken away. Sometimes the challenge is physical, sometimes mental, and sometimes it becomes something much darker. Today, we're exploring 7 levels of survival movies, moving from simple, straightforward survival to situations that feel almost impossible to overcome. Let's begin.
We live or we die by the clock. That's how long we have.
We start with the purest form of survival. No villains, no supernatural elements, just one man stranded on an isolated island facing the most fundamental human challenges. Finding drinkable water, searching for food, building shelter, and fighting the crushing weight of loneliness. Castaway reminds us that nature doesn't need to be hostile to be dangerous. Sometimes survival is simply about staying alive, one day at a time. Here, the challenge becomes more unpredictable. In Jallikattu, a simple event spirals into chaos as an entire village is forced to survive against a wild, uncontrollable animal. The environment turns aggressive, people panic, and the situation exposes how fragile human order can be. This level of survival isn't just about courage. It's about dealing with a force that refuses to be tamed. At this level, the danger becomes personal. The threat can think, plan, and adapt, just like you. Hush follows a deaf woman trapped inside her own home as a killer stalks her from outside. No sound, no warning, no help. This is survival built on strategy. Every decision matters. Every mistake can be fatal. It's not about outrunning nature anymore. It's about outsmarting another human being.
이렇게 소문이 바다한 말이요? 무슨 이유가 있는 거요? 이유가...
This is where survival becomes unsettling. Set in a remote Korean village, the Wailing blurs the line between reality and the supernatural. People grow sick. Strange events spread. Fear turns neighbors against each other. And the biggest challenge becomes understanding what the real threat even is. This level tests sanity as much as survival instincts. Now, silence itself becomes the difference between life and death. In a quiet place, one small sound can attract deadly creatures from anywhere. Families adapt their entire existence, the way they communicate, move, cook, and even raise their children. Every action becomes a calculated risk. Every moment carries weight. This level shows how survival can reshape an entire way of life. Survival now becomes psychological. Alice in Borderland forces people into deadly games that challenge intelligence, teamwork, emotional control, and trust. Each game pushes the characters to their physical and mental limits. One wrong decision, one moment of hesitation, and the result is fatal. This level proves that sometimes the hardest part of survival is understanding people, pressure, and fear. This is survival at its most heartbreaking. No monsters, no supernatural forces. Just two children caught in the devastation of war. They search for food, shelter, and safety in a world that offers none. Here, survival isn't a challenge to overcome. It becomes a slow, painful reality that wears down even the strongest spirit. This level represents the kind of survival no one should ever have to face. And those were the 7 levels of survival movies. From simple environmental challenges to battles against nature, humans, creatures, and finally the emotional weight of surviving a collapsing world. Each level reveals a different side of human endurance and a different story about what it really means to survive. If you'd like a shorter version or a part 2 with new movies, just let me know. Thank you for watching.